Hi everyone, my name is Jason Lenny and I'm the product manager for the release stage here at GitLab. And what I'd like to talk to you about today is what's coming next. You can also see my other video at the top of this page about what the release stage is, what the North Stars are for us strategically, as well as what the categories are that make this up. But for this video, I'm just going to focus on what's coming next. So with the 11.8 release, which is coming up later this month, we're doing a few really cool things. We're going to be enabling access control for pages on GitLab.com, which is a very popular feature that many of you have requested. This will give you control over who's able to access the pages site. We're going to simplify the process for creating GitLab pages by adding new templates that can just be selected from the new project creation screen. We're adding support for subgroups. And then adding new predefined CI variables that can be handy for doing various kinds of automation for pages right into your CI pipelines. That's coming in actually through a great community contribution, so thank you for that. We're finishing the ability to recursively expand upstream and downstream pipelines. So when you're looking at pipelines that are triggering each other across projects, you'll be able to follow those along and see where they were either triggered or where they ended up. We're adding the ability to turn feature flags on and off per environment. So that'll be a great feature if you're using feature flags in production in order to be able to control things. So you could have, for example, a feature flag on in production, off in your review apps, or vice versa, and you'd have complete control over this. This is done using environment specs, so it's incredibly flexible and ready to go. We're also doing for pages the ability to automatically resolve the HTML extension, so you don't have to type those in certain scenarios. So that'll make pages just a bit nicer to use. In our 11.9 release, which is coming in March, we're doing some investment in our feature flags area. So we're adding auditing as well as permissions in order to give you even more control on a per environment basis of how those feature flags are being set and who's able to do that. So you could, for example, only have your project owners or maintainers of the project able to change the feature flag setting for your protected environments. And then all of this, of course, will be logged in your audit log. Then the other really cool feature that we're delivering in 11.9 is prospective merge pipelines. So this is a great feature for helping you to keep your master branch stable, or whatever your branch is that you deliver from frequently. And what it does is it will allow you to run a pipeline prior to doing a merge that will run on the result of that merge. So what that will do is help give you a bit more confidence that once that merge completes, that master will remain green. So that's going to be a great feature that we're actually going to be expanding on quite a bit in the future as well, to deliver merge trains, which will allow you to queue these things up and prospectively build all of them and make sure that the whole merge train can go through, and make sure that master is always green, but also that you're very efficiently getting things through. Our 11.10 release in April is going to add more deployment info to the environments API, which is missing. So that's always great to be able to update the API and give more features there. Adding automatic HTTPS support to pages custom domains. This has been a huge ask from everybody, and we're really excited to be able to offer this finally. But basically, this will help you with the renewal process for your pages domains. Binary authorization is also going to be looked at in 11.10. And what this is a way to control the delivery of packages that have been built in your CI pipeline to your cluster in production. So what you can do is say that no packages or no container images without this special signature are allowed to be deployed in the cluster, and the cluster will reject it. So there's really no way to get around it. And setting this up will just give you that one additional level of confidence in that what you're deploying is really what you expect. And then finally, an environment dashboard, which will give you a view of making sure that, or of seeing how, from an environment view in your project, what's deployed where. So you could see how a change has flowed through your environments and is ultimately made to production, and what the state of each of those environments are. That'll be very useful for a release manager type person who wants to know in their continuous delivery pipeline where things are at, how things are proceeding. So those are our next few releases. Very excited for these features and would love your feedback and participation on where you see these are headed and how we can make them the best as possible. You can see my contact information here over on the left side of the screen. You can reach out to me on Twitter, or you can also email me, jason@gitlab.com. I'd love to hear from you. So thank you, and thanks for watching, and till next time.